Because you know everyone is going to make mugs. Everyone.
There ain't nothing gonna stop me now, 'cause I'm almost there.
Hello YouTube, I'm Emma, and today I'm going to go over some ideas for Disney College Program roommate gifts. If you watch the DCP vlogs, it's highly likely that you come across a check-in vlog where at the end there's this group of girls who's all sitting together, who've done roommate gifts for each other, and they all sit in a circle and they go, "Oh my gosh, this is so cute!" over literally everything. Is everything cute? Do we know other adjectives? It's unclear. So you can watch hundreds of videos that have girls going squee over and over and over again, or you could watch this video and save your eardrums. I mean, you're still probably gonna watch them while you should be writing that paper or studying for that final or doing that thing. But anyway, so unfortunately this year, my group of participants was not able to link with anyone for roommates. So we're actually moving into units that are already full, and there's people who have roommates already established. So instead, the group of girls that I was supposed to be living with for the summer that we'd all planned to live together, we're all gonna meet up and do the kitchen sink and swap roommate gifts there. Without further ado, here's 25 things that you can use as an idea for your roommate gift. So one of the more common ones that you see is a lot of people go and they paint canvases for everyone. So it's super easy to buy one of these from the dollar store. You can paint a quote on there, or an attraction sign, or a favorite character. It's really great to ask your roommates these kinds of things to kind of personalize it for each person before you go and start making things. You could make your own ears. So there's this really great tutorial that a fellow Disney College programmer has gone and created about how to make the floral wire ears, and they look super great. So I'll actually link that in the description below. In case you want to give that a watch. You don't have to do floral, obviously. If you'd rather create cloth ears or something like that, there's so many tutorials for making those online. Picture frames. Super easy to buy these from the dollar store and just paint them so they're a person's favorite character or favorite color or something like that. It's also a place for you to go and put a picture of all of you all together in that frame. Another idea is to go and get wooden letters for every person in your group, for the first letter of their first name. You can typically find these at a craft store like Michael's, and so you can go and paint those to, again, represent a favorite character or an attraction or their favorite color, or there's people who go and Mod Podge Disney maps on them, or maps from back home, those kinds of things. Bonus points if you can spell something with the first letter of all of your names. Mug sleeves. So everyone is going to have someone who makes mugs. Everyone. So you can go and knit and crochet a mug sleeve. They're super easy to follow patterns online, like on Pinterest and stuff like that. As well as you could always just make them with craft foam or something like that that you can get from your typical dollar or craft store. Another cool thing that I've seen people make is encouragement jars. So you take a mason jar, and typically people go and decorate it to the person's favorite character, and then they add little slips of paper. And so every time that you feel like one of your roommates is feeling down, or you just haven't seen them in a while, or those kinds of things, you can go and write something on one of those slips of paper and then put it in their encouragement jar, and they can go and look back on that and get all the warm fuzzies and those kinds of things. If you're living in a non-wellness type of housing, you could also go and create customized wine glasses for everyone in your group. So you can go and just buy cheap wine glasses from the dollar store or wherever, and then go and make little, they're usually sparkly little stickers to go on so that every person has their own personal wine glass. Some people do these with the decorative wooden letters, and some people do them separate, but you could create key or lanyard hooks. You're all going to have to keep track of your housing ID and your blue ID and everything else, and your keys, so it's really easy to have all of those really handy and typically close to the front door. In addition, if everyone keeps their stuff on their hooks, then it's a really easy way to tell who's home at that moment. You could create fridge magnets for your roommates, and so that kind of is an opportunity for someone to go and put something they're really excited about on the fridge, whether or not that's a really great picture that someone took that day or something like that, or if you need to keep your grocery list up on the fridge, it's a really great opportunity for you to have something to keep it up there. Coasters. So obviously you're probably not going to care that much about the furniture in your Disney housing unit. However, when you go home, it's really cute to have one of those coasters that you can go and rest your glass on and think back on fond memories of all the things that you did during your awesome program, while also protecting your furniture. You could create personalized bulletin boards for everyone in your unit. Obviously, you'll probably already have one of these in your room, but it's a really great keepsake to take home after your program. As well, you can go and kind of personalize it, like you can cut all of them out so they're the same shape as the castle or maybe a particular character or those kinds of things. It's a really great place for everyone to go and like stick notes to or put their pins in, those kinds of things. A really fun and creative idea is to go and buy some really cheap canvas shoes. Don't get some fancy Vans or buy like the knockoff brand from Walmart. Paint those to reflect a character that one of your roommates really loves, or maybe an attraction. It can be really simple, like Mickey outlines on the front, on the tops of their shoes, or it could be really elaborate, like creating a whole scene. Mason jar care packages. These are super easy to put together. Things that you can typically buy at a dollar store. So you go and you buy a mason jar and you put things in like a bath bomb and a nail file and a Disney look appropriate color of nail polish and those kinds of things. So it's just something that when someone's having a bad day, they can go and be like, yes, my care package. Or you could go and buy lanyards or card holders for everyone. So typically a lot of people go and buy these off of Amazon. They're super cheap. I'll leave an example right here. And so those are really a cool idea to go and have something that's Disney, but it still keeps track of all the IDs you need to keep track of and that sort of stuff. You could create matching reusable water bottles for everyone. So go and buy water bottles. It's really cool if you buy them all the same water bottle but in different colors or all the same color, and then get decals so that you can identify whose water bottle it is. Everyone's gonna sweat so much, so it's really great to be able to have those to bring into the parks and not have to get bottled water all the time. Matching baseball hats. So there's a whole bunch of really great Etsy shops that do customized baseball hats. So you could go and get everyone like one of those typical dad hats with a little emblem on the front of it so that you can all match, or that it matches one of your favorite characters. Another great idea to buy from one of those Etsy stores is magic band decals. Everyone is going to end up buying a magic band at some point just because it's going to make your life a whole lot easier. And if someone goes and buys one of those plain ones, they can go add the decal to it, and it's a way to kind of jazz it up a little bit, as well as identifying differences between different peoples if they've got the same color. One idea I really love that I've seen a lot of people do is to get those metal cuff bracelets that have stamps in them. And so that can either be your favorite Disney quote, or maybe it's the coordinates to Magic Kingdom or their favorite park or whatever that is. I know that Lillian Co does a really great job of these, and so I will link them down below. You can go and make Disney buttons for everyone in your group. They also sell these on Etsy. So they kind of look like the ones that you get when you say, oh, this is my first visit or whatever, but people have gone and made fan versions of them. And so if you have access to a button machine, then you're already golden. If not, then there's a lot of great Etsy stores that sell them at awesome prices. You could make your own bows. So you could go and create with ribbon that you found and like maybe pom-poms or glitter or something like that. You can go and use all of those materials to go and create bows that are dedicated to maybe a favorite character that your roommate has. And so probably easiest to put those on one of those little alligator clips so that people can go and wear them in their hair in the parks. Potentially they may go meet their favorite character with your fancy hair bow that you've made for them. Super easy thing to chuck in there is just to get everyone's favorite candy. That sugar rush is always good. Another interesting idea that I've seen some people do is to go and get dream catchers for everyone to kind of go and put above their beds in their room. Super easy to hang up with those 3M hooks that housing makes you use. And then you can get them color customized to the person's favorite color, or maybe a character they really love, or their favorite park, or something like that. Another super simple thing to get is to get Disney socks for everyone. So typically you can find these even at the dollar store, or Hot Topic has them, or Walmart. Super easy to find pretty much everywhere. So that's 25 different ideas of something you could get for your roommates for the Disney College program. One thing that's a really great idea to keep in mind, a lot of people do gift bags for these. Get reusable tote bags instead. They're just super helpful. Whether or not you have to lug groceries back and forth, or you just want to use them to bring stuff to the pool or to the parks, they're just super helpful as opposed to just a gift bag that you're going to end up throwing out later. So I want to know, do you have a great roommate gift idea? Tell me in the comments below. If you like this video, you could give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of the shenanigans that I get into during my Disney College program, you could hit that lovely red subscribe button down below. But thank you so much for watching, and just keep dreaming.
Hey, it's okay, you're welcome. Well, come to think of it, I gotta go.
Or you could just be that person and make mugs.